with another episode, another live, quick live, short live, whatever you want to call it, of What's Cracking TV with Jay Militant. As y'all see, damn, hold on, I should have brought my stand, so I'll just use my water bottle right now. I wanted to, I was on YouTube and I came across this video. It was about a month ago. I don't know who this person was. Excuse me if I forget your names. More. Well, I'll have to go back and see what the channel name is. My apologies, but it was uploaded a month ago, and it was a story of the 16-year-old black girl from Richmond County in Augusta, Georgia. And before I even seen the video, the title immediately caught my eye. Her mom and her stepfather had hired a hitman to assassinate her daughter, and it was 3 attempts in 2015. Twice in the month. Let's see, it was twice in the month of December. I believe it was, yeah, twice in the month of December. Don't quote me on that, but it was definitely 2 times in the fall winter time period of 2015, and a 3rd time in 2016. So after her 16th birthday, her stepdad had told her that one of his friends was having car trouble, and if she could come with him to help out. Now, keep in mind, from the surface of that doesn't sound bad, right? But at 1:30 in the morning, you know what I'm saying? Like, first of all, why are you allowing your 16-year-old daughter to leave at 1:30 in the morning? You know what I'm saying? To go help something that 2 grown men could take care of themselves. So that's the first thing that I feel like, wait, hold on. 1:30 in the morning? Okay, that automatically just sounds weird as hell, right? So then they leave. The mom stays back, and then when they didn't return, she calls 911. No, as a matter of fact, she calls them and leaves a message. And then calls 911. And so now they're putting out a warrant for the stepdad's arrest, right? Wanted for kidnapping. Now, this sounds crazy enough, right? This sounds like crazy enough as it is. But as we go more into the story, as it turns out, the guy that her mom married, right? Now, keep in mind, she married the dude while he was still in prison, right? Now, there ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm not the one that's going to judge. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, seems kind of weird, you know what I'm saying, that you would marry somebody in prison instead of waiting until they get out. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, but to each his own, you know. But the reason why he was in prison, this is where you look at it and you say, well, what the fuck was this woman thinking, right? So he was in prison for basically abusing kids, right? This is the man that this woman married for abusing kids, right? So, do we have any comments pop up in? No comments? Okay, just got a couple people watching. Uh, so so then as they're searching and they're trying to find Janelle, uh, and they're also looking for the stepdad. Um, then what happened? Oh, so they finally end up finding him in Atlanta. It's some it wasn't like a resort. It was something like almost looked like a hideaway spot or whatever. But it was another a residence or whatnot. So when the police find him, you know, they pull up on him, and when they go in to go get him, they find that the mama is sitting right next to him. Right? She's sitting right next to him. So so now the cops is like, well, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? We didn't expect to see you here. So the mom like, well, you know, I was coming down to visit a friend, and I just happened to run into what was the guy's name? Well, I'm not even gonna give the guy's name or the mom's name because they're both disgusting pieces of shit. You guys could go look this up. But she no, they was she was like, yeah, I was coming to visit a friend, and I ended up running into him or ended up finding him. And the cops was like, wait, hold up. This, what, huh? That don't sound right. You feel me? Like, that don't sound right at all, right? So, just based off of everything that has happened. So, so now, it's, well, actually, before they end up finding him, the charges, cause okay, so excuse me, I left a part out. So before they find him and find the mom with him, somebody had called. It was like in the backyard or whatever. Like it's a bushy area. The guy says that, or the neighbor, or whoever, it was a guy. He says that he found some human remains. You know, there was like a bone sticking, you know, out from the dirt. So that's when they changed it from a kidnapping to, you know what I'm saying, homicide. So then that's when they end up finding him shortly after that, and then the mama with him and whatnot. So after the 3 attempts didn't happen, you know, they then took, you know what I'm saying, took it into their hands. You know what I'm saying? And they ended up killing the girl. And they just found it sounded like they just found like a random spot because they didn't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? So they just found a random spot and just put her body in there. You know what I'm saying? And so they both were charged with homicide. As a matter of fact, with him, they actually put in special circumstances. So he's looking at you know, execution, death row. And as of the video from a month ago, they were still awaiting their trial dates or whatnot. They still haven't explained why they did what they did, especially the mom. So they're still basically investigating, trying to piece everything together, and you know, so I'm gonna find out more about this story, and I'm gonna come with an update on it. Cause I just think it's fucked up that, you know, you would have a kid and then you would get with somebody that was in prison for abusing kids, you know what I'm saying? And then you trying to take your daughter out. It's like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's some crazy ass shit for somebody to want to kill their own child. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't even make no fucking sense. But what they did was, the family opened up a one of those fun things to help out, kids. Almost like a scholarship fund, basically. And out of that, three kids were granted that and were able to go to college and stuff like that. They said that she wanted to be a doctor and she wanted to work on a couple other things too. So she had a bright future ahead of her, but you know, pieces of shit always want to take out the good. You know what I'm saying? The bright futures and shit. And being that she was a melanated sister, you know what I'm saying? It hits completely different. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I seen that and I was like, man, I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna present the story. You know what I'm saying? To the viewers in case anybody hasn't heard the story yet. You know what I'm saying? It's tragic. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit hits to the core. Like 16 years old and you know have your whole future ahead of you. You know you already know what you want to do. You lining things up for you to reach your goals and stuff like that, and then you know what I'm saying. You got your own mama out here trying to knock you off. You know what I'm saying? Like that's some fucked up shit. You got enough to worry about as a black young lady. You know what I'm saying? In this crazy ass world, you know what I'm saying? You shouldn't ever have to worry about your parents doing anything to you. You know, feel me? So the fact that, you know what I'm saying, her mama will go along the lines and then present that type of shit into their lives or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? The mama need to get that shit too. The mama need to be on death row too. You know what I'm saying? Put both of their raggedy asses on death row. Fuck both of them. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. See, when black lives don't matter, when we get pieces of shit, you know what I'm saying, within the realms of our people, go off and do all this stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? So, fuck both of them on everything I love. You know what I'm saying? I hope both of them rot and suffer. We got, y'all, Seduction Doll, what's cracking? That's crazy from the sound of it, like a GoFundMe or trust. Yeah, it was like a trust fund. Yeah, it was like a scholarship fund almost. You know what I'm saying? So you know, through her death, you know, something positive is coming up out of this. So that's the the positive thing. You know, but it just sucks that she had to have her life taken from her. When did this happen? This happened uh let's see. So 2015, she was because they never really said exactly when. I assume it happened within this year, um, based off of the story and based off of her age. Um, so it either happened this year. No. As a matter of fact, I want to say it happened because 2015 and 2016. So it happened in the last couple of years. But I guess the person who did the video just got a hold of the story and and did a video on it. But like I said, I'm gonna do some more research on it and come back with a full update. Cause I literally just came across this story right before I went live. I'm gonna drop the button shit. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely wanted to put that out there. You know, and doing more stories like this. You know what I'm saying? Like the Brenda's got a baby stories, and you know, really put some highlight onto this. You know what I'm saying? I'll let everybody else talk about everybody else. Now, unless it's quite interesting, then I'll talk about everybody else. But you know what I'm saying? I gotta focus on, you know what I'm saying, what we doing. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. It's a bad look for us, and damn right, the mama need to go too. Lock her down. I'll help you too. Why not? It needs to be heard. We got three platforms on this end. Oh, for sure. yeah. I'm definitely gonna I definitely want to get with y'all and and do something. You know what I'm saying? I definitely want to do that. You know, because like I said, I'm getting back on my shit. You know what I'm saying? I've been too loose. You know what I'm saying? I've been too nice and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Trying to go about things in a whole different manner, but still, you know what I'm saying? Keep it on the go. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I'm never gonna lose sight of the goal. The goal is still gonna be the goal at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still, you know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna be me. You know what I'm saying? But after the you know what I'm saying, things of what just recently happened and shit like that, and me trying to do, you know what I'm saying, look at it from a logical standpoint, and motherfuckers wanna, you know what I'm saying, so I'm like, okay. See, shit like this is what brings the animal out of me. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I know a lot of people are gonna, you know, hey, I don't, at this point, I don't even care anymore. You know what I'm saying? I don't even care no more. Cause I'm still gonna rock with who I, you know what I'm saying? If you fuck with me, I'm gonna fuck with you. If you have no problems on my stance and how I roll and what I do like that, then cool, we straight. You know what I'm saying? We can, you know what I'm saying, move forward. But if you have a problem with it, you know what I'm saying, ain't nothing but to hit that unsub button. You know what I'm saying? There ain't nothing to it but to do it. You know, because I'm going to speak on what's going on as far as my people go. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to speak on, you know what I'm saying? Hey, for all my Latin people out there, this is something I have been thinking about doing too. And I know other people have been doing it, you know what I'm saying? But I haven't done it. You feel me? So I'm about to shed some light on my end when it comes to the Latin. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the Latin community, because the Latin community is tied in with the black community. You know what I'm saying? The problem and the problem with y'all is having is half of y'all know what it is, and then half of y'all don't know what it is. You feel me? Like for all my Dominican people, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? All my Cuban people, look, when you got hair like mine, don't come out here and talk about you anything else. I don't care what language you speak, because we speak different languages. You know what I'm saying? But when you got hair like mine, you can't, there ain't no denying it. Ain't no denying it. Period. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, because like, I seen this other video earlier today. It was this Mexican woman pissed off because they put what they call a white Mexican, you know what I'm saying? Or no, they wanted a white Mexican for a particular role, you know what I'm saying? Because they chose to go with the more dark skinned, you know, Mexican. You know what I'm saying? Like so a lot of same shit that y'all going through, we going through too, and been going through. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of colorism going on with that community too. But like I said, when it comes to that community, our community is tied in. Because you got some that know what it is, and then you got some that don't know what it is. And then you just got the rest who just acting like, oh no, that's not the truth. Like, what the fuck? Like, okay. That's okay. Like, people think Dominicans are like on the Spanish side, and you know what I'm saying? Like, no, the Dominican Republic was conquered, people. It was conquered. It was conquered. That's why they speak the language that they speak. But for those that know, no, they'd be like, no, I'm of African descent. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I speak Spanish, but I'm of African descent. You feel me? So yeah, I'm gonna touch on that too. Mm-hmm. Y'all thought I ruffled some feathers before. Watch what I do with this. And it's all for the truth. It's all for the truth. You know? About to put some clarity and some context back in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about narratives or anything like that. It's the motherfucking truth. Okay, I'm reloaded. All right, for sure. Holla at Jesse for Saturday stuff. I'm gonna go and do mine when I'm off my depression sabbatical. LOL. You're not wrong. We go through life. Yep. We're just human. Cause let it go. Greatness is something fools is jealous of. So they hate. I'm done. I'm done. Be done too. And people will stay and buy to the flex. Colorism is real. I'm dealing with it now and ashamed it's us doing it to me. Sad state of affairs. Throw the link up, cuz I'm tired of typing. Oh, I'm just on the I'm not on the StreamYard. Yeah, I'm not on the StreamYard. I'm on the app. Yeah, the only way I would have been able to add you is I would have had to shoot you the link before I got started. Yeah, this is a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? So and besides, I wasn't gonna be up here too long anyways. I'm gonna smoke my blunt and jump off. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna do a StreamYard on that though. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely gonna do a StreamYard on that. You know what I'm saying? Because I got love for the Latinos. You feel me? I do. It's just some of y'all just don't know what the fucking truth is. You know what I'm saying? And there ain't nothing wrong with that, cause shit, there's still a whole lot of us who don't know what the fucking truth is. So woo, y'all know I smoke that gas. So you know what I'm saying? I'm coming here to give y'all the truth, speak the truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me, ancestors. You feel me? So, you know. Yeah, the dial's gonna get turned up. I know I turned it up already, but I'm about to turn it up some more. But this time we ain't about to have no, you know what I'm saying? It ain't about to be none of nah. And let me make this clear too. Y'all ain't gonna buck break this nigga right here. Let me say that again. Y'all motherfuckers ain't gonna buck break this nigga right here. Cause I ain't never gonna apologize for shit. I'm gonna tell you what it is. And straight up, if I give you an opportunity and shit, if I want to be a stand-up man about it, and you don't want to roll through and holler back at that shit, even after I tell you some shit, all right, cool. No problem. You know what I'm saying? No problem. But you're not gonna butt break this nigga right here. Straight up. And that's what motherfuckers tried to do. Yeah, I said it. You know what I'm saying? But y'all couldn't break me and y'all couldn't shake me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all couldn't break me and y'all couldn't shake me. Cause y'all ain't about to butt break this nigga right here. Never has been done and never will be done. I will never apologize. I'll give it to you, you know what I'm saying, on some logical shit. You know what I'm saying? If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Or if I need to, you know what I'm saying, ease the tension or whatever it is, then I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't never gonna apologize for what I stand for. I ain't never gonna apologize for what I stand for. I ain't never gonna butt break. I ain't never gonna bend over for you motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna never do none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I say what I say and I stand on that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not my fault motherfuckers don't want to understand what it is. You know what I'm saying? But there ain't no butt breaking over here. You know what I'm saying? You got other black people for that. You feel me? You got other black people that fold under the pressure. You know what I'm saying? That bend over, you know what I'm saying, for their fucking master. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But not this boy right here. Yeah. And the reason why I say it, boy, because that's what y'all motherfuckers think that, you know what I'm saying, a motherfucker like me is. Mm-hmm. This boy fight back. I'm one of them rebellious slaves. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a slave you would have to have killed. You know what I'm saying? And I've had to deal with this fight on my own. You know what I'm saying? On my own. From day one. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still here. You know? I ain't never folded under the pressure. You know? I know a lot of motherfuckers. Hey, Kyrie Irving. Now, I don't know if anybody paid attention, but I could have sworn this motherfucker apologized one time. And then I see he apologized again 2 times. Like Kyrie Irving. Check this out, bro. You got enough money to go and do whatever else the fuck you want to go do. You ain't got to succumb to what these motherfuckers is talking about. You didn't do nothing wrong. You didn't do nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? You know? Because people don't like it. First of all, if you don't like what somebody posts, okay. But in the context of what he was doing, y'all want to change the whole narrative up. And now you got this motherfucker out here talking about, I'm sorry. I apologize if I offended anybody. Look, anything we do is going to offend somebody. Think about that. It don't make a difference what we do, Kyrie. It don't make a difference what we do. It's always going to offend somebody. Because they don't want to see people of melanation, you know what I'm saying, win out in this bitch. They don't want to see the ethnic people, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to see us win out here. You know what I'm saying? So they keep large portions of our communities, you know what I'm saying, tied down. You know what I'm saying? And when they can get guys with names, you know, big platforms and shit like that to, you know what I'm saying, succumb to what they want, they're going to do that shit. But we can never fold on that shit. And that's the problem that we keep having is we keep folding under the pressure. We cannot fold under the pressure. You see, all these other motherfuckers get what they want because they keep going, they keep fighting. You know what I'm saying? And you see, the thing about it is, every community, like, we see a lot of these communities, and a lot of these communities do unite and do get on code when it's time to get on code. You feel me? But the one thing I've noticed is, a lot of these other communities, you know what I'm saying, they have cracks in them. They ain't full 100% unified. For example, you take the Rainbow Pride community, right? I've seen videos where there's a portion of them that do not go along with the agenda. They actually are against the agenda. And they've actually pretty much got exiled out of that community because they're not going along with what they want. You know what I'm saying? They're like, no, we don't feel that kids, you know what I'm saying, should have to deal with that. You know, you should let that come about, you know, as they get older. You know what I'm saying? Let them be kids. They shouldn't have to worry about stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So shit like that they be coming down and be like, no, no. I'm not with that shit. They with that shit, but I'm not with that shit. You know what I'm saying? And they've literally gotten exiled out of their own community. You know what I'm saying? So there's cracks, you know what I'm saying, everywhere. But the point is, we don't need all of us. We just need enough of us to crack them doors of Washington, D.C. We just need enough of those to crack the doors of these local, you know what I'm saying, positions. The ones that are able to. You know what I'm saying? The ones that are able to. You know? And then, you know, because we could fight the fight all we want on the streets. But if we ain't got seats, then we ain't got no heat. It's going to be a constant fighting behind the 8 ball. We need more people that actually willing to get in them seats and do their fucking job. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear about equality and we still the last ones to get anything in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear about doors opening and shit like that because that's only for a select few. That ain't for all of us. So how's that equal? We got people out here busting their ass every single day for 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 years. And by the time they retire, they just living, you know what I'm saying, month to month, check to check. It's only a select few people. So let's not look at things with a blanket over them because there's different levels and you got to hit them levels. If you don't hit them levels, then what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? They win because they're willing to sacrifice. They don't mind doing what it needs to do to get what they need to do, you know what I'm saying, for their people. We the only ones that don't, literally we're the only ones that don't do that shit. You got Mexicans willing to risk their lives to cross the border to come into the United States. And we're not willing to pick up a piece of rock to build something. So we got to look at this shit from a logical standpoint. That's why I appreciate Jesse running for mayor. That's why I appreciate the homie Chauncey who just ran for mayor. He didn't win, you know what I'm saying, but he just ran for mayor in my hometown. You know what I'm saying? And he one of the homies. He one of the homies. You feel me? So that's what I'm talking about. Even though he lost, but he got his ass up and he was able to go and do that shit. Let the doors crack open. You know what I'm saying? So, because I know we got enough of us that is able to run for office, you know what I'm saying, that ain't with the bullshit. We need to get them motherfuckers in them doors. You know what I'm saying? We need to get Jesse in that door. You know what I'm saying? So some real shit can change out here. You know what I'm saying? It's building blocks, people. We can't build nothing if we don't start with something. So, but I'm about to get off of this. About to go watch this. This is a show that come on A&E. It's Road Wars. So basically, road rage and shit like that. Road rage videos. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Uh, oh, fascinated. Carwell did. That's right. Me either. If I said it, I meant it. Yep. I won't be bamboozled either. That's right. Unapologetic. I am. He did a few times, and the NOI or FOI marched for him, right? Oh, yep. Now, if he's smart, he can make them pay him and apologize. I never. You black today, OJ. Factual activity right there. Factual insights right there. Exactly. I ain't no puppet. I'm good with being alone. I'm saying choosing not to do it now is a choice. Anger and logic is supposed to motivate, and the revolution was supposed to move in that direction according to the older OC. Yeah, exactly. I'm working hard because I'm pushing the movement. Watch the Watchers. It was an awesome. Damn. Okay, it was awesome. And Wednesday too. Watched it. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm gonna check that out. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check that out. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, because we all got a part to play in this shit. So you know what I'm saying? Let's let's do our motherfucking thing, damn it, and stop playing with it. So with that said, you know how we in this every time. Whatever you do in life, keep it militant, stand on your square, and never let a motherfucker knock you off. And with that said, I'm gonna see y'all next time. Y'all have a safe and healthy night, and watch out for them motherfuckers. And for all my brothers and sisters out there, let me leave this with this lasting message. If you standing on something, keep standing on that shit. There's going to be people out there that are going to try to knock you down. That's going to try to make you feel some other type of way. They're going to try to, you know what I'm saying, surround you with a lot of with a lot of shit. That's, you know what I'm saying. That's going to try to make you feel anything other than. Never ever let them shake you off your shit. This is why I end my lives the way that I do with that message. Never let a motherfucker knock you off your square. You know what I'm saying? No matter what they try to do, you stand strong and you stand firm. You know what I'm saying? And all you got to do is put out the call, because that's the one thing that they know about us. When that call get put out, we show up. So now let's show up, and let's, you know what I'm saying? Let's not just show up and stomp our feet. Let's show up with some heat. You feel me? And with that said, I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.